Hello students, welcome to memoneet. I am Shaheen Mehmood, currently studying third year MBBS from College of Medicine and JNM Hospital, Kalyani. So today we will discuss about BBT 24. So botany part first we will start, then we will go to zoology. So botany section A, first question 101. So let's see. So two plants can be conclusively said to belong to the same species if they have what they have in common, so that we can say that is the same species. Have the same number of chromosomes. Many organisms have different number of chromosomes, but they could not be called as species, but can reproduce freely with each other and form seeds. That is why that is like we can say they are from the same species. So that's the correct answer. Then more than 90% of the similar gene not then look similar and possess identical secondary metabolism. This is also like baseless kind of thing. So you should not be confused about this thing. Only thing you should remember, that is they should reproduce freely and form the gametes, or you can say the seeds. Then assertion is a type of question is given. Assertion is given, sorry for the disturbance. So it is saying the assertion the protestant cell body contains a well defined nucleus and other membrane bound organelles, which is correct. Then it is saying that protista have eukaryotic organization, that is also correct. Now if we put a because here, now read the whole statement. The protestant cell body contains a well defined nucleus and other membrane bound organelles because protista have eukaryotic organization. That's why right. So first option will be your correct answer. The reason is explaining the assertion. Then question number 103. Which of the following is correct? All slime molds are haploid. No. All slime molds are not haploid. They have both haploid and diploid life stages. Not correct. Then protozoas lack cell wall. This is the correct one. Protozoas lack cell wall. Then dinoflagellates are non-motile. Dinoflagellates are motile. Pellicle is absent in Euglena. Pellicle is present in Euglena. So second option will be our correct answer. Then question number 104. Let's see what it is saying. 104. Which part of the fruit labeled in the given figure makes it a false fruit? This question is given, I think, asked in NEET 2024. Okay. So this which part? So in the given figure, the structure labeled as thalamus indicates that the fruit developed from the thalamus or receptacle rather than from the ovary. That's why it's called false fruit. The C here is the thalamus. You can see third option will be your correct answer. Moving to the next question, question number 105. Read the assertion and reason. The assertion is given pollen grains are well preserved as fossils. Correct. Pollen possesses sporopollenin. So you know that pollen grains are preserved. Why? Because they contain sporopollenin, which is non-destructible and cannot be destroyed by any alkali or acid, anything. That's why they can be preserved very well. So the reason is explaining the assertion. The first option will be your correct answer. Very simple. I think you don't need to apply any kind of brain. Then question number 106. So it is saying that in assertion, in angiosperm, each of the cells of the embryo sac highly reduced female gametophyte is haploid, which is correct. And then embryo sac formation is preceded by meiosis, which is also correct. Now if we put a because there, now read the whole statement, we will get that reason is explaining the assertion correctly. That's why first option will be your correct answer. Then moving to the next question, question number 107. That find out the incorrect statement about rhodophyceae. What do you mean by rhodophyceae? Rhodophyceae, you know that is red algae. 107. So majority are marine with greater concentration found in warmer area. Correct. They are also great depths. Correct. Then usually reproduce vegetatively fragmentation. Correct. And they produce sexually by biflagellate zoospore. No, they produce sexually by non-motile gametes. So fourth option is the incorrect one. Then question number 108. What it is saying, same assertion is in question. In monocot roots, pericycle gives rise to lateral roots and cork cambium. Reason, it has tetravascular bundles usually. Okay. So in monocot roots, the pericycle does not give rise to lateral roots and cork cambium. This is incorrect, and it has polyarch vascular bundles. So what will be your answer? Fourth option will be your correct answer for this question. Fourth option. Then moving towards the next question, question number 109. It is saying that choose the correct option with respect to spongy mesophyll in dicot leaves. So what will be the correct answer? First is saying that numerous large spaces and air cavities between its cell. Correct. Then a large number of chloroplasts. No. Present in the adaxial. No. and then vertical and parallel arrangement, no. So first option will be our correct answer for this question. Then moving to the next question, 110. It is saying that in dicot root the vascular cambium originates from. So where the vascular cambium arises in dicot root. So our answer will be that we will read the statements. First option is saying tissue located below the phloem bundles and a portion of pericycle tissue above the protoxylem. This is the correct one actually. First option will be our correct answer for this question. You can read the statement, but you can't get confused. Then question number 111. Identify the region where all cells are very small, thin walled with this dense protoplasm divide repeatedly. This is a good question. Okay, this can come in 2025. So where is the area? So a few millimeter, this is only the NCERT line, a few millimeter above the root cap is the region of meristematic activity. So this is here, this is here the meristematic activity C. Okay, third option will be our correct answer. Then question number 112. 112, what it is saying? Select the incorrect pair. Alternate type China rose, correct. Opposite type guava, then whole type Alstonia, correct. And then palmately compound leaves, neem, which is not correct. Okay, pinnately compound leaves. So fourth option will be our correct answer. Then question number 113. Select the incorrect statement. When the stamens are attached to the petals, they are called epipetalous as brinjal, correct. The stamens may be united into one bunch or one bundle, monoadelphous as in China rose, correct. The arrangement of ovules within the ovary is known as aestivation. No, this is not correct. This is known as placentation. Then there may be variation in the length of filaments within a flower as salvia. So correct. Third option will be our correct answer. Then question number 114. The law is used to explain the expression of only one type of the parental characters in a monohybrid cross in the F1 and the expression of both in the F2. So what law is this? So this is the law of dominance. Third option will be our correct answer. Law of inheritance and law of segregations, both are different. 114, then 115. What it is saying that distance between the genes and percentage of recombination shows a direct relationship, an inverse relationship, a parallel relationship, or no relationship. So it is a direct relationship. First option will be our correct answer for this question. Then you can see that the linkage between two genes inversely proportional distance between. Genes have a direct relationship within the percentage of recombination. Then 116. What it is saying? Assertion. The law of independent assortment can be studied by means of dihybrid cross, which is correct. Then the law of independent assortment is applicable only to linked genes. No, these are not applicable to linked genes. Assertion is true, but reason is false. Then 117. Assertion. Pairing and separation of a pair of chromosomes would lead to segregation of a pair of factors they carried, correct. Two alleles of a gene pair are located on similar sites of non-homologous chromosome. No, that should be homologous chromosome, right? So that's our correct answer will be third option. Assertion is true, but reason is false. Then 118. What it is saying that what is the orientation of centrioles in the centrosome? Parallel, perpendicular, oblique, or none of the above. You know that is perpendicular, 90 degree. Second option. Then 119. The proteins that will function outside the cytosol are made by 109. So proteins that are outside the cytosol that are made by rough endoplasmic ribosomes on rough endoplasmic reticulum. Third option will be our correct answer for this question. Then 120. It is saying that anaphase first assertion. Anaphase first is the actual phase of reduction in the number of chromosomes, correct. Then reason is saying homologous chromosomes move to the opposite poles with both their chromatids, which is also correct. So reason is explaining the assertion. That's why first option will be our correct answer for this question. Then question number 121. Assertion. It is saying that endomitosis does not cause karyokinesis or cytokinesis. Okay, it is correct. Then in endomitosis, mitosis occurs within the nucleus. Correct. So if we put a because here, it will be, the assertion is correct, reason is correct. Reason is the correct explanation of a assertion, because here what is saying that endomitosis does not cause karyokinesis or cytokinesis. Why? Because mitosis occurs within the nucleus. That's why it is explaining the assertion. And then question number 122. What it is saying that classify the category of enzymes that catalyze the removal of groups from substrate by mechanism other than hydrolysis having double bonds, transferase, isomerase, hydrolysis, lysis. So that is simply lysis. So fourth option here will be our correct answer for this question, lysis. The next question, question number 123. Which of the following does not affect the enzyme activity? pH does affect, temperature does affect, then product substrate concentration does affect, but product concentration does not have any effect on the enzyme activity. So fourth option will be our correct answer. Then question number 124, assertion is given. So many assertion is in question in test. Okay, so you should practice all this so that you don't, whenever you see any assertion is in question, that should be like, okay, I have solved this, so you can simply answer this, because these are the most confusing question, you know. So vitamin D cannot be stored in our body. Vitamin D cannot be stored in our body. Vitamin D is a fat soluble vitamin and can be stored in the body. So vitamin D is fat soluble. So here, if assertion is incorrect, then you should always take the fourth option, right? You know, I mean, you have to see if reason is false or true, but reason is here false. And question number 125. A diabetic person carries a packet of glucose with him always because glucose increases the blood sugar level slowly. No. Glucose reduces the blood. No. Glucose increases the blood sugar level almost instantaneously. This is the correct one. Okay, so third option here will be correct answer. Then question number 126. It is saying that it was only in dash, you know that it was only in 1953 that James Watson and Francis Crick based on X-ray diffraction, okay, they proposed the DNA helix model. So second option here will be our correct answer. Then question number 127. It is saying that select the incorrect statement from the following. 127. Okay. So the incorrect. The VNTR belongs to a class of satellite DNA refers to as mini satellite. Correct. The technique of DNA fingerprinting was initially developed by Alex Jeffrey. Correct. VNTR varies in size from 0.1 to 20 kilobytes. It is also correct. And DNA from a single cell is not enough to perform DNA fingerprint. It can perform. So fourth option will be your correct answer. Then question number 128. It is saying select the correct statement from the following. The human genome was launched in the year 1980. Human genome? No, it is launched in 1990. The Human Genome Project was a 16-year project. It was a 13-year project. Total estimate cost of the project would be approximately $9 billion. You can see so many confusing things. You have to remember the accurate things. The human genome contains 3164.7 million base pair. So here fourth option will be our correct answer for this question. Then question number 129. Select the incorrect statement. Lactose is the substrate for the enzyme beta galactosidase and it regulates switching on and off of the operon. Correct one. Then a very low level of expression of lac operon has to be present in the cell all time, otherwise lactose cannot enter the cell. Obviously correct. Then the repressor protein binds to the operator region of the operon and prevents RNA polymerase from transcribing the operon. It is also correct. And the next one, 129. Lac operon is under the control of, no, it's controlled by positive and negative regulation, both. So this is not correct. So fourth option here will be our correct answer. Then question number 130. It is saying that based on the studies of purple and green bacteria who demonstrated that photosynthesis is essentially a light dependent reaction in which hydrogen from a suitable oxidized compound reduces CO2 to carbohydrates. So it was discovered by, that is famous scientist Van Niel. Our first option will be our correct answer for this question. Then question number 131. In Ghana, In grana lamella, the presence of which of the following specifies that the Z scheme is found only in grana lamella, that is second, PS2 and NADP reductase. Okay, you can see. Then question 132. Plant physiology is very easy, I guess, and if you just read, then you can solve the questions. You don't have to apply any logic like genetics. C3 plants have been used as a greenhouse crops for higher yields because these plants show CO2 concentration at about 360 micro per liter. Current availability of CO2 levels is limiting to C3 plant. Okay, that is the right reason actually. The current availability of CO2 levels is limiting to C3 plant. The second option will be our correct answer for this question. Then question number 133. The passing on of the electrons removed as a part of hydrogen atoms to molecule oxygen with the synthesis of ATP. The site of this process is located in matrix of mitochondria, cytoplasm, on the intermembrane space of mitochondria, on the inner membrane of the mitochondria. So that is, this is present in inner membrane of the mitochondria. Then question number 134. Okay, what is the amount of ATP produced when one pyruvic acid molecule is used as a respiratory substrate? You know that there are 15 ATPs, so you can say 15 ATP. How? So NADH 4 into 3, 12 molecules of ATP, and 1 molecule of ATP is produced SLP. So 12 plus 2 plus 1 GTP, so 15, total FADH2 2 ATP, there are 15 ATP. So first option will be our correct answer for this question. Then question number 135. In glycolysis, glucose forms two molecules of pyruvic acid. This is called complete oxidation, partial oxidation, photooxidation, or terminal oxidation. So this is called as partial oxidation. Second option will be our correct answer for this question. Next, question number 136. It is saying that select the correct statement. 136. It is saying select the correct statement. So first option is saying cholera, typhoid and tetanus are well known disease caused by virus. No, these are caused by bacteria. Then dinoflagellates, euglenoids and slime molds are placed under the kingdom Monera. They are placed under kingdom Protista. Not correct. Then members of the kingdom Protista are primarily aquatic. Correct. Dinoflagellates are chief producer of the ocean. Dinoflagellates are not the chief producer of ocean. They are the diatoms. So here third option will be your correct answer. Then question number 137. Select an incorrect statement regarding microsporogenesis in an anther. 137. So microsporogenesis involves the formation of microspore only by meiosis. That is our, each microspore involves one meiosis and two mitosis. Okay. So now the next question, 138, assertion design. It is saying that agar is used to grow microbes and in preparation of ice cream and jellies. Correct. Agar is a hydrocolloid which is produced by certain brown algae. So these are not produced from brown algae, these are produced from red algae. So here third option will be our correct answer. Then question number 139. Sorry. 39. In dash type of vascular bundle, the xylem and phloem are situated at the same radius of the vascular bundle. So it is basically present in radial. So radial, first one will be the radial. Then such vascular bundle are common in conjoint. Then when a xylem and phloem within a vascular bundle are arranged alternatively on different radii, such arrangement is known as, you know that is called, that is present, arrangement is called, one second, sorry, I have just mistaken it. So the type of vascular bundle, here it will be conjoint. First one will be conjoint, and that is present, such bundle common in stem. Then this third here it will be radial, and fourth it is present in roots. So here third option will be our correct answer for this question. Then 140. Which of the following is not the function of roots? Function of absorption of water and minerals, it is the function. Providing proper anchorage, it is also the function. Providing nutrition, no, root doesn't provide any nutrition. Synthesis of plant growth regulators, so it is also correct of one. Third option will be our correct answer. Then question number 141. What it is saying that which scientist has no contribution in independently discovering Mendel's result on the inheritance of character. So that was the scientists that the three scientists that were Tivrais, Quarens, and basically Tivrais, Quarens, and Shenmark. So no role, that was on Morgan. So Morgan, that was dependent with linkage and all, so it is correct. Next we will move to the question number 142. Maintain's law of independent assortment holds good for genus situated on the non-homologous chromosome, homologous chromosome, extranuclear genetic element, or same chromosome. So that holds good for non-homologous chromosome. The first option here will be our correct answer. Then 143. Plasma membrane covering of flagella and cilia surrounds the central core, which is known as shaft, axoneme, radial spoke, or arm. So this is called as axoneme or axoneme. So second option here will be our correct answer. Then question number 144. X-shaped structure occur during which phase of meiotic division? Prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 2, or telophase 1? So that is either prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 2, or telophase first. So X-shaped structure, that is chiasma, you know, that is seen in prophase first. So here first option will be our correct answer. Then moving to the next question, that is question number 145. It is saying that select the wrong element percentage weight of the human body: hydrogen 0.5, calcium 1.5, nitrogen 3.3, or magnesium 0.3. So the incorrect one from the table you can see, that is magnesium. Fourth option, human body, magnesium, how much it is? 0.1. So minute details you have to remember, nothing to do, you should remember. This kind of questions are coming in recent times. Then question number 146. It is saying that select the incorrect statement. The chemical and physical properties of amino acids are essentially of the amino, carboxyl, and R functional groups. Okay, this is the correct statement. Then lipids are generally water soluble. No, these are not water soluble, these are water insoluble. And oils have lower melting point. Correct. Some tissues, especially the neural tissues, have lipids with more complex structure. Correct. So here second option will be our correct answer. Then question number 147. Some amino acids are coded by more than one codon. Which property of amino acids is this? Universal, degenerate, contiguous, or non-ambiguous? So that is basically degenerate. Second option. Then question number 148. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Let's see. If both strands act as a template, they would code for RNA molecules with different sequences, and in turn, if they code for protein, the sequence of amino acid in the protein would be different. Correct. Then in transcription, DNA dependent RNA polymerase also catalyze the polymerization only in one direction. Correct. Then the promoter and terminator flank the structural gene in transcription unit. This is also correct. The promoter is said to be located towards 3' end upstream of the structural. This is not the correct one. Okay, the promoter is said to locate on the 5' end upstream of the structural gene. Fourth option is the correct. Then 149. The plants with hatch and slug pathway are adapted to humid temperate region, dry temperate region, humid tropical region, or dry tropical region. So that is the dry tropical region. Simple. 150. After the entry of pyruvic acid in the mitochondrial matrix, which of the following does not take place? Oxidation, decarboxylation, oxidative decarboxylation, ATP mediated phosphorylation. So ATP mediated phosphorylation does not occur. So fourth option will be our correct answer. Now we will move towards the zoology section of this BPT. So first question is from animal kingdom. So Obelia is characterized by ciliated free swimming planula larva, metagenesis, Acrospray.medusa. Oh my god, what is that? Then statocyst present in medusoid stage. Okay, that is a little out of NCERT, but you have listened. You know this, all this thing. So here, obelia is characterized by ciliated free swimming larva, metagenesis, and statocyst present. So here, third option will be your correct answer. Which you don't, just don't do it, right? Okay, don't take it. If you don't know, then why you will get confused? Maybe if that is incorrect, when you see after matching the answer that this is incorrect, then you should not cry about it, because you have done the NCERT, you have read the NCERT. If everything is from the NCERT, or like 1-2 question I am thinking, okay, suppose out of NCERT, so if you are scoring even 350, that will not make you like less. Okay, 350 is a very good score still, but you should target for 360. In every BPT I am saying you should always target for 360 out of 360, not even 5 marks less, 4 marks less, or anything like that. You should not never target below 340 or 350. You must have to achieve this score. This is the golden score, like, okay, more than 350 or more than 345 or 340. 340 is still, I will say, I mean, okay-ish, okay. You will still can get a government college, but below 340, I don't think so. Below 340 in these days, you can't get a good government medical college for sure, because in physics chemistry, even if you are so good, there could be 1 or 2 silly mistake that will cause you 10 plus 20 30 40 marks. So 30 plus here is 20 50 marks you are getting, then 670 you can get a good college, but below 660 or 650 you can't. I am giving you this calculation in every PPTs. You just need to remember that how seriously you need to study. Okay, so be study, focus, make your focus, keep yourself strong and be healthy. Okay, don't ignore your health in this time. So if you ignore your health, everything will be devastated. Be healthy, study well, everything is gonna fine. Take test like this. I think there are only 5 or 4 months remaining from now. Okay, so you have to very serious about this. 152. Okay, a true coelom originated for the first time in phylum Annelida. Correct. It allowed the animal to have an alimentary canal longer than the body and space for storing gamete. Correct. But it does not explaining the assertion why it is appeared or what is the. It just saying the function true coelom, but coelom already appeared in other phylum as well. But so assertion is true, reason is also true, but reason is not like explaining the assertion. Then 153. Already saying that the first sign of a growing fetus may be noticed by listening to the heart sound through the stethoscope. Correct. Then by the end of the second month of pregnancy, the fetus develop limbs. Correct, but these are not related. So obviously the second option will be the correct answer. Then question number 154. Lack of menstruation may indicate of pregnancy. Menstruation. Correct. The menstruation only occurs if the released ovum is fertilized. Then how can menstruation occur? That is the pregnancy, right? Third option is our correct answer. So easy assertion reason. I don't know. Like, you can solve this, all of this. You can get 350 in this paper. Easy. If you read seriously. Then 155. What it is saying, let's see. Let me check. And how many primary, I think you have solved this question in previous BBTs. How many primary spermatocytes are required to form 400 million spermatozoa? That is 100 million divided by 4. So first option. I am not explaining the whole procedure here. Okay, you can just simply tick. Then 156. Again assertion reason. Okay, sorry. Among STDs, HIV infection is the most dangerous and fatal. Okay, I can think. Okay, this is correct one. Except for hepatitis B, other STDs are curable. No, except for hepatitis B, genital herpes and HIV, other STDs are curable. So these 3 diseases cannot be cured. So third option is our correct answer. Again, is the assertion reason. 157. Which of the following is an additional advantage of hormone releasing IUD? Increase phagocytosis of sperms? No, I think like hormone releasing IUD. Suppress sperm motility and fertilizing capacity of sperm is a copper releasing IUD. Okay, so they make the uterus unsuitable. So that is the thing. That is for the like hormone releasing IUD. So the third option will be our correct answer. Then analogous structures are. What are analogous structures? What do you mean by homologous and analogous structures? Homologous structures means that are anatomically same but they have different functions. But analogous means the anatomy is different, anatomically they are different, but they have the similar functions. So our correct answer will be first option here. Then question number 159. Character which is closely related to human evolution. What is this? Like, what is the character? Disappearance of the tail, reduction of the sizes in jaw, binocular vision, and then flat nails. So the loss of tail is the key evolutionary trait. Okay. So first option will be our correct answer. Then 160 assertion design again. I don't know who put how this much assertion design in. It frustrated you, but this is very like good thing. I mean, if you are practicing this much of assertion design, then it will be very easy for you to in the main exam, that you have practiced so much of questions. Then you just when you are solving assertion design question in your test booklet, sorry, in your normal booklet or normal from any book, then you will not get remember that much. But if you are making something wrong in your test paper, then that is get stored, because after when you are matching answer key, then you will see, oh my god, how can I mistake this, where I have mistaken. This thing are good. Okay, so you should not complain. Then 160. Okay, evolution is not a directed process in the sense of determinism. Absolutely correct. Then evolution is a stochastic process based on the chance of events in nature and chance of mutation in the organism. How good is this? So if you put a because here, these are completely verifying each other. So first option here will be correct answer. And 161. 161. It is saying that read the following statement and find out the incorrect statement. Okay, the universe is almost 20 billion years old. Huge cluster of galaxies comprise the universe. Correct. Galaxies contain stars and clouds of gas and dust. Correct. Considering the size of Earth, the universe is just a speck. Okay. Considering the size of universe, the Earth is indeed a speck. Size of universe, not Earth. Okay, that is the wrong one. That's I also mistaken. So here incorrect one, A and D. Third option will be your correct answer. Then question number what it will be? 162. A special venous connection between the liver and the intestine as well as the kidney and the lower parts of the body are present in the frog that are called what? That are called hepatic portal system and renal portal system respectively. Third option will be the correct answer. Then question number 163. What it is saying? Read the following statements and find out the incorrect statement about frogs. Frogs never drinks water. I don't know if frog obviously drinks water. Then I know incorrect one I have to find. So this is not. In frogs, the neck. Frog doesn't drink water. Okay, so I don't know this information also. So in frogs, the neck and tail are absent. Correct. The duodenum receive bile from the gallbladder and pancreatic juices from the pancreas through the hepatopancreatic tract. So the duodenum receives bile from the gallbladder and pancreatic juice from the pancreas through a common bile duct. Not correct. Then the eyes of frogs are covered by a nictitating membrane. Correct. So here third option will be your correct answer. Then question number 164. Hit the statement and choose the incorrect one. Definitely I will choose the incorrect one. So 164. Let's see what it is saying. Intestinal perforation and death may occur in severe cases of typhoid. Correct. In severe cases of pneumonia, this was my favorite chapter during my preparation, human health and disease. I used to love this chapter. And in severe cases of pneumonia, the lips and fingernails may turn grey to bluish. Correct. Rhinoviruses causes one of the most infection human element, the common cold. I mean, obviously I am suffering from common cold right now in winter season. Benign malaria caused by Plasmodium falciparum. No. Malignant malaria caused by Plasmodium falciparum. So the fourth option is the incorrect one. Then 165, you know, 165. Okay. So opioids. So opioids here it will be cocaine. Opioids here is will be cocaine. Sorry. Opioids is diacetyl morphine. I am really sorry. Opioids I could not see it. Opioids is diacetyl morphine. Then here cannabinoids is hashish, and then cocaine is basically crack. Okay, third option will be the correct answer. Then 166. Which is the particular type of drug that is contained from the plant whose one flowering branch is shown below? Hallucinogen is datura. This will pain you so much in FMT, in third year of MBBS, your third MBBS. This plant is dangerous. Don't ever try to eat it. Any parts of the plant. The whole plant is dangerous, toxic. And this plant is basically, that is hallucinogenic. I mean, hallucination. Datura. Okay. 167. Assertion: smoking causes oxygen deficiency in the body. Correct. Carbon monoxide, when inhaled with smoking, combines with hemoglobin to form a chemically stable compound. Yes, actually, is hemobound oxygen, and this causes oxygen deficiency. So it is explaining it. First option, that's why will be correct. This is a good question, I will say. This can come. 168. An immunosuppressive agent used in organ transplant patient is streptokinase, statin, cyclosporin A, or lipase. So that is cyclosporin A. Third option will be our correct answer. Then 169. You have to find A, B, C with respect to the typical biogas plant. So here A will be, it will be gas, I think. A basically here represent the gas, B represents the gas holder, and here C represent the diester. So second option will be your correct answer. This option is something peculiar, I could not understand it. Then question number 170. Ladybird, beetle, and dragonflies are useful for getting rid of, that aphids and mosquito respectively. So here fourth option will be your correct answer. Then 171. The total volume of air a person can expire after normal expiration is total volume of air a person can expire. So suppose let me understand. Let me see. So this is normal inspiration. Like this is not forced. This is normal inspiration. Now total volume air I can expire, not forceful. Okay. So what is this called? This is basically called as expiratory capacity. So fourth option will be your correct answer here. Expiratory capacity. Okay. This is basically expiratory reserve volume along with tidal volume. Then question number 172. It is saying that what is true about diffusion capacity? Diffusion capacity of CO2 is much higher than O2. Absolutely correct. This is the correct one. First option will be a correct answer. Then question number 173. Mark the true statement among the following with reference to normal breathing. Inspiration is a passive process, whereas expiration is active process. No. Inspiration is an active process, whereas expiration is passive process. So second option will be your correct answer. Then question number 174. All the components of the nodal tissue are autoexcitable. Why does the SA node act as normal pacemaker? Okay, yes. This is a very good question. Very good question. And this answer is easy, but this question can be asked in 2025. So why it is like saying that pacemaker? So it is saying the pacemaker because the SA node has the highest rate of depolarization. You know that 72, almost 72 to 80. So here fourth option will be your correct answer. Then question number 175. If the spleen of a human is removed from the body, then animal will die. No, they will not die. The number of blood platelets will increase. No. The number of blood platelets will decrease. No. There is nothing to do with that. There will be no effect on the number of blood platelets. Yes. I mean, what will do? Human. It's a graveyard of RBC. So what will do with platelets? Nothing. Then 176. The correct sequence of layers found in the walls of the artery is inside to outside. So you are going inside to outside. That will be tunica interna, tunica media, and tunica externa. Very simple. Third option. This can be asked in diagram also. Like you will given a diagram, then you will ask what are this ABC. Then 177. Which of the following groups of animals are aminotelic in nature? Aminotelic, okay. Ammonotelic. Bony fishes ammonotelic. Aquatic amphibians ammonotelic. Aquatic insects ammonotelic. So all these. Okay. So the correct one here will be fourth option. Rest all this marine urea, you can say this. Then 178. Which of the following statement is incorrect? The medullary zone of the kidney is divided into few conical masses called medullary pyramids projecting into calyces. This is the insert line. I mean, you have to solve this. You have to remember this. Inside the kidney, the cortical region extends between the medullary pyramids as renal pelvis. Inside the kidney, the cortical region extend in between medullary region is known as columns of Bartini, not renal pelvis. And glomerulus along with Bowman's capsule is known as correct renal cap surface cell DCT correct. Second option is the incorrect one. Then question number 179. Consider the following water conservation mechanism. Nasal countercurrent mechanism. The kangaroo rat living in the desert can survive without drinking water because of countercurrent mechanism. Okay, this is out of NCERT. But good question. Okay, I will say. But I mean, not that much important if it's out of NCERT. If you can't solve this, don't be guilty. Okay. First, nasal countercurrent mechanism correct. Then dependence on metabolic water correct. Highly hypertonic urine correct one actually. Living more on a protein rich diet. Okay, so first option will be the correct answer, A, B and C. 180. Assertion: Agrobacterium tumefaciens cause crown gall disease in dicots. Agrobacterium tumefaciens cause crown gall disease in dicots correct. And TI plasmid infect dicot plants correct. So both are correct. And assertion is reason is verifying the assertion. That's why first option will be our correct answer. Then question number 181. Which of the following is the example of chemical seizure? Eco R1, HIN third, BAM1, all of them. So all of them are chemical seizure, restriction endonuclease or restriction. Then 182. Select the correct option. It is saying that DNA is a negatively charged phosphate backbone. So DNA is a negatively charged molecule. When subjected to gel electrophoresis, it always travels towards the positively charged anode. So this select the correct option. Let's say how identify the correct statement. How many statements are here are correct? Only one. This is the only one correct statement. The fourth option, let's say first option will be our correct answer. Then 183. Assertion: in 1997, an Asian company got patent rights on basmati rice. No, that is the American company. Okay, not Asian company. Not correct. And then what did it say? No. Fourth option. 183. Okay, so this is actually correct. I mean, I'm sorry, I have not seen this. This allowed the company to sell a new variety of basmati in the US and the abroad. Correct one. I have not seen this. So reason is false. Assertion is false, but reason is true. Fourth option will be our correct answer. Then 184. It is saying that an example of gene therapy is production of injectable hepatitis B vaccine. No. Production of vaccines in food crops like potatoes which can be eaten. No. Introduction of the gene for adenosine deaminase in persons suffering from severe combined immunodeficiency is KIT. Correct one. The other option will be the correct answer. Then in RNA interference, genes are silenced using, I think this question asked in last paper also, BBT23. Double standard DNA, single standard DNA, single standard RNA, or double standard DNA. That is double standard RNA. First option will be our correct answer. Then 186. We are on the verge of ending this discussion. Let's discuss these 15 questions. Then we will be done. Which of the following is not digenetic worm? Fasciola, Wuchereria, Entavius, or Tinea. The digenetic worms means that they have two type of hosts, two hosts to complete their life cycle. So which of the following is not? Here, Introbius is not a digenetic worm, rest all are digenetic worm. You can see all this Fasciola, Wuchereria, and Tinea. Then 187. Sorry. It is saying that assertion echinoderms are the only radially symmetrical animals with true coelom, correct? Then echinoderms have secondarily adapted to radial symmetry. This is also correct, but I think those are not related, so second option will be the correct answer. Then 188. Receptors for sperm binding in mammals are present on perivitelline space, zona pellucida, corona radiata, vitelline membrane. So that are present on zona pellucida. Amniocentesis is a procedure that involves knowing about brain disorder. No. Cultivating cells in culture medium. No. Identifying embryonic disease. Correct. Third option will be the correct answer. Then question number 190. Don't get confused that it is saying identifying mutations. You can't identify that. Okay, so chromosome you can identify if there is Down syndrome, or that is the embryonic diseases. Okay, that covers all. Then 190. Fish with stout and strong fins could move on land and go back to water. This was about 190. This was about how many years ago? 350 million years ago. Okay, first option. Then 191. Assertion. According to the Hardy-Weinberg principle, allele frequencies in a population are stable and are constant from generation to generation. This is correct one. Then disturbance in genetic equilibrium or Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium would be interpreted as resulting in evolution. This is also correct, but these are not interrelated. Second option will be the correct answer. Then 192. Assertion. In frogs, the alimentary canal is short and the length of the intestine is reduced. Correct. And then frogs are carnivorous in nature. Correct one. So, why in frogs alimentary canal is short and the length of the intestine is reduced? Because frogs are carnivorous in nature. So, first option will be our correct answer. Then 193. Heroin, commonly known as commonly called smack, is synthesized by methylation of morphine, acetylation of morphine. This question is also very good. This came like several times in it. At which stage of HIV infection does one usually show symptoms of AIDS? Okay. Within 15 days of sexual contact with an infected person, within an infected retrovirus enters the host cell, or when HIV damages the T cell, helper T, TH, when number decreases, then it shows. Third option will be the correct answer. Then 195. Which of the following microbes is the source of the first antibiotic? Penicillium notatum, Staphylococci, Aspergillus niger, Bacillus brevis. So that was Penicillium notatum. It was discovered accidentally. The oxygen hemoglobin dissociation curve will show a right shift in the case of high P of partial pressure of CO2. Then question number 197. A specialized nodal tissue embedded in the lower corner of the right atrium close to the arterioventricular septum delays the spreading of impulses to the heart apex for about 0.1 second. This delay allows blood to enter the aorta, the ventricle to empty completely, blood to enter pulmonary ventricles, the artery to empty completely, to artery to enter completely, then the process starts. Okay. And which of the following is correct? The afferent arteriole is narrower than the afferent arteriole. No. This is reverse thing. Afferent arteriole is narrower than the efferent arteriole. So that is the correct one actually. Then question number 199. The first letter of the name of restriction endonuclease came from the genus of organism, species of organism, family of organisms, and class of organisms. So that came from genus of the organism. Okay, first letter in the genus. Then last assertion design questions. I don't know how this paper like more have 25 assertion design question. Good for you. RNA interference take place in all eukaryotic organisms as a method of cellular defense. Correct. RNAi involves silencing of a specific mRNA due to complementary double-stranded molecule. Okay, this is also correct. But this is not saying why this like method. This is a method of cellular defense. This is not explaining. It is just explaining the what is RNAi, but it is not explaining its function. That's why both are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. That's why second option will be your correct answer. So this concludes our explanation or BPT 23. All the best. Thank you.